Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all having a great day. In today's video, we're going to go over the different in-game exchange currencies and, more importantly, what you should actually spend them on. There are quite a few exchange shops in the game, and choosing the right items can make a huge difference in your progression. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started. Let's start with the guild treasury. If you're wondering what to buy first, I'd recommend prioritizing the artifact blueprints. They're one of the most valuable items in this shop because you'll need them to craft higher rarity artifacts later in the game. On top of that, high rarity artifacts can even be sold in the auction house, making them a great long-term investment. Another thing I'd recommend is keeping an eye on a special offer at the top of the shop. As you spend guild contribution, you'll unlock the option to purchase these rewards. They often contain rare materials or valuable skills for a very low cost, so don't miss them whenever they're available. After that, spend your remaining guild contribution on whatever gives your account the best value. Try not to buy everything just because it's available. Focus on the items that help your current build and progression the most. Next, let's take a look at the exchange in Stargazing Cliff. The very first thing I'd recommend buying is the selectable chest if you haven't picked it up already. In my opinion, it's one of the best purchases in this shop because it lets you choose the reward that benefits your account the most instead of leaving it to chance. Once you've claimed the chest, I'd recommend spending the rest of your currency on skill copies. Upgrading your core skills is usually much more valuable than unlocking a bunch of new ones that you won't use. However, if you're missing an important skill for your build, then it's perfectly fine to buy that first. At the end of the day, it depends on your current setup, but in most cases, I'd prioritize skill copies since they'll help strengthen the skills you're already using. Now we have the Elder Tree event. I believe this is a newer event that's gradually becoming available across all servers. If you're a free-to-play player, I'd recommend spending only the minimum amount needed to reach the next floor. Your exchange currency here is pretty limited, so try not to spend more than necessary. Once you've unlocked the next floor, prioritize the highest value rewards. As you can see, Insight Fruit is one of the rarest items, so I definitely recommend picking that up first. Sitta Fragments are another great choice since they're relatively inexpensive and give you a decent amount. In general, try to prioritize rare and high-value items instead of buying everything in the shop. That way, you'll get the most out of your limited currency. Swordfest is the game's PvP mode, where you'll earn exchange currency based on your rank and the number of matches you win. The better you perform, the more currency you'll have to spend in the exchange shop. For the first floor, I'd recommend prioritizing skill copies or picking up a skill that's important for your current build. Personally, I'd lean towards skill copies since upgrading your core skills usually gives you more value than collecting a bunch of new ones. As you continue progressing, you'll notice that each floor offers better rewards than the previous one. However, you'll need to spend a certain amount of exchange currency to unlock those higher floors. Because of that, try to plan your purchases instead of spending everything right away. Focus on the items that give your account the most value while saving enough currency to unlock the next floor. In the long run, this approach will usually give you much better rewards than spending all your currency on the first floor. That's all for today's video. These are my recommendations based on my experience so far. I hope you found this guide helpful. If you did, leave a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments.